Thank you so much, Kiana. That was wonderful. Let's give her another round of applause. So we've had a wonderful night here tonight, haven't we? Let's give yourselves a round of applause. I think that I heard a couple of themes repeated over and over and over again, and they're not that new to us. We know them well. We just have to be reminded of them. You know, the power that is in our potential. You know, the work ethic that needs to be instilled. The confronting of our fears. The working towards what we believe is possible and important. And we see that over and over and over again. And I want to remind you that we are in a time that it is so critically important for our young people to know who they are, to own and appreciate the value in what they bring, to walk in their own truth, and be competent and confident and walk in authority. And things like this, the college tour, the WEE-ACT program, being in a room surrounded by people who just believe in them and will stand in intercession for them, is what they need now more than ever. So thank you for your part here. You know, Kiana just said it takes a village, and I think that at some point we've all had different roles in that village. You know, I think about myself as a student, as a teacher, as a mother, as a wife, as a sister, as a daughter, all of those things. And people come in and out of your life for a season. And you are exactly what someone needs at that time. You know, so I just want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all for what you're doing for these young people. Congratulations to all of our recipients and the people who came through, the people who are moving forward, and to the people who are watching you. You know, I've said it over and over and over again. You are somebody's hero, and you don't even know it. You know, somebody is looking at you. Somebody is looking at your example. Somebody is saying, I want to be a nurse, and I know I can do it. Somebody is saying, you know, I went to a community college because I got off track for a while. There is somebody that is watching your example, that is trying to imitate you, that is seeing themselves in you, and you don't even understand it. So treat all people with value, with respect, the way you would want to be treated, because you never know. So finally, as we bring this evening to a close, I'm going to ask Miss Angela Edwards to come up to give us some closing remarks and end the evening. Thank you so much. Angela Edwards.
So I need to, Angela's going to come up, but I just want to give a quick shout out and a round of applause to our 3 high schools who are in the house, Stanford High School, Westfield High School, and AITE. Give them a round of applause. Good luck to the Black Knights tomorrow when they face Trinity Catholic. Good luck, guys. Hope you bring it home tomorrow. So we want to wish West Hill good luck on their game tomorrow against Danbury. So it'll be a good Saturday if we can get a win from the purple and gold, and we can get a good win from the orange and black.
Thank you. You good? You good? First of all, I have to thank God for putting this inspiration into my life. For 28 years doing it, not getting a dime, but putting the money out in order for students to make it on this journey. I'm grateful for, of course, my family. I have members of my family that's here. If you guys just stand, my mom can wave her hand. My family members, my family, Auntie Ann. Yes. And we believe in exposing early. As Kurt said, Bianca started when she was 6. Well, Autumn, how old are you? How old? Yeah. 11. Stand up, Autumn. Autumn traveled on the tour with us this year. So we believe that we need to expose our students at an early age. I'd like to also, of course I can't go without thanking Jack, Andrea, Maia, Crystal for being the most dynamic chaperones there could ever be. Can you guys stand, please? I don't know where Crystal is. But these volunteers, they give up their vacation to go and spend a week with 40 high school students. Yeah. But let me tell you, just like Jack said, we get so many compliments on our journey. Sitting in the hotel breakfast, and people are coming up to us, are you with those young people? They are just the most mannerable young men and women. We didn't think teenagers could still act that way. But that's because of their parents and our expectations as well. I do want to take a time, there's one more honoree, and it was a special honoree for me. This young man went on the tour when he was 16 years old. He is now and has his own law firm in Atlanta, Georgia. Proud of him. Proud of him. And I must say that every time, you know, he attended Howard University. He came from Bridgeport, Connecticut. And every time we're going to Howard, I call him and I say, James, we are heading to Howard. He said, Miss Ange, don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure that my son will be there to escort your group around. So for the past 3 years, his son, James Walker III, has been there for us. So I called his dad, and James, could you come up, please? James Walker III has been escorting DO.WEE-ACT since sophomore year. He got on the bus last year, and he says, he always tells the story about his dad going. He says, my dad doesn't let me forget about Miss Ange, you know, so I have to do this. And he says, this is my senior year, which was last year. And he says, I just received my acceptance letter into Howard School of Law. See, God takes you through tests so you can have testimonies. And I've been through tests, and I can testify for this family. I thank his grandma, who's here with him as well. But you know, every year I give a surprise honor to someone. He thinks he's coming here to accept an award on behalf of his dad, but it's actually him. I mean, it doesn't matter. He will text me, Miss Ange, I'm on my way out of class. I'll be right there at the bus. He's there. He has just completed his first year of law school. He has become a first-time homeowner. I am so proud, just as proud of him as I am of his dad. And his dad texted me tonight, he says, please make sure you have somebody videotape because I want to see his facial expression. So, James, we wish you the best. On behalf of DO.WEE-ACT, we thank you for your commitment, for your time. I know it's not always easy because you'd be in class, you say, I'm on my way over, but you would take them on an extensive tour of Howard. And you have made your family proud, you've made us proud, And we continue to pray as you go on your journey that you will make it all the way to the top.
Good evening, good evening. We enjoying this evening? Thank you so much, but it doesn't change the purpose of why I'm here. I'm still here accepting this award on the shoulders of my father, the shoulders of my grandmother right there, the shoulders of Auntie Ange right here, and the shoulders of all the parents who allow their kids to go on this trip. So that's why I'm here. I mean, to stand here at 23, a second-year law student at Howard Law with a full-time offer at my law firm, top 12% of my class, and no criminal record. I know that is because when Miss Edwards called my grandmother and asked if she could take my father on the trip, at the time it was $58. He was working at Beefsteak Charlie's in Bridgeport, as he tells the story. She said yes. And it was a call that first had to go out, but she had to respond yes. And it was because of that there was a shift in my future. Because my father came back to Bridgeport and told all his friends, I'm going to Howard. I'm going to Howard. He went on to go to Howard. He went to Howard Law and then to Yale. And I graduated from Howard undergrad as well. We're brothers of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated, of course, Beta Chapter. Shout out to Threat out there. So, but these opportunities all opened up because of WE-ACT. And that's why my father and I, my real estate company, Jaywalk Realty, we've pledged our financial support here. Because we understand that it's exposure that shows people that your dreams are valid no matter where you're from. And so that's what I'm here to tell you. So thank you, Miss Edwards. Thank you to my grandma. Thank you to the two women who changed my father's life, changed my life. And thank you to everyone who's here tonight.
I've received calls already from some of their parents saying, make sure my child is on the list for next year. But I'd also like to thank those alumni of Shaw University as well. Have a couple of my alum of Shaw University, which is the oldest HBCU in the South, Gwen, and she's also a graduate of North Carolina A&T, and Cheryl Brownlee as well. So I thank you guys for coming and supporting. Kiana said most of what I wanted to say to the students, so I'm not going to be long. But I do want to leave with the adults that we might be our brother and sister's keeper, but we better forever be our children's keeper. Let me say that again. We might be our brother and sister's keeper, but we better forever be our children's keeper. Because if we don't keep them, there's somebody in the streets waiting for them. And I have to also share that we're proud of some of our WE-ACT alum who have gone on, graduated this year, who are now attending Norfolk State University, Benedict College, Johnson C. Smith, Western New England, Berkeley College, Howard University, and Spelman. Let's give them a round of applause. We had a couple of our WE-ACT alum also received scholarships. Out of 5, 2 of them were from WE-ACT, from the 100 Black men of Stanford. We thank you. And before we go into, you know what we do at the end of those who are used to coming. You go to the back of your book. But to the students, if you don't get anything else, always remember, Miss Angie always told me, as long as I do my best, God will take care of the rest. You have to do your best. We're not accepting anything less than that from you. You have the ability. God has given each one of you the endowed ability to be someone special. You're not He designed you. You had the perfect designer. So there is no duplicate, even though you may even be twins. But look at twins. They had their own journeys. So keep your head up, put God first, and it will be all right. So I know you've been sitting for a while. It's time to do a little stretch. So I need for you to go to the back of your book as we stand. Thank you. Know that I love you, and God bless you.
I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all to achieve. Learning to love itself is the greatest love. And if by chance that special day that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in
I can't go without thanking Johanna Hayes for coming from Hartford in traffic to Stanford to be with us tonight. you can now say that you have met and been in the company of the National Teacher 2016 and the woman who beat everyone to win that appointment for Congress. Y'all need to do better than that. Y'all need to do better than that. Johanna, we can't pay you, but our prayers.
Yes. It's all right. Amen. That says it all.
On this journey,
Yes.
you have done your best. That's why God's doing the rest for you.
Yes.
We love you, we thank you, and we will always be here for you. Let's give her another round of applause. I need all my girls, my guys, the WEE-ACT alum, come on out here on the dance floor, because you know it's that time of the year, season, moment. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go.
Adults, don't go anywhere, because I'm calling you to the floor too. So as soon as and let's give DJ Juan Kuna a round of applause too. Because you know, he's international. He could be in Dominican Republic somewhere. He could be in Hookie somewhere. But he's with us. Oh.
I got a mic too.
But he got his certificate last year, and this did not come in time enough for him.
That's nice.
For the international DJ.
I like that. Come on.
So let's get the one.
Damn, I'm so expensive, but I can't help my flow. Boy, gotta get like you gotta be Christmas. Swag on this like you gotta be gifted. The girls love cameras and they won't be this and they gon' frame them. See that?
Okay.
Lay them to the bed while I'm saying my scriptures.
Where my experts at? Where my experts at out there? Where you
I
at?
move with the letter of pencil and my vote mission. Good like a kitchen.
Come on.
Take it there live, cause you got history. And I don't think Donnie pick her up.
Keep it moving, y'all. Come on. We got the video camera out. I need you to show off. Somebody show off for me. Let's go, let's go. Oh! Come on. Oh! 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 All the shorties in the club, let me see your chest. Back it up, drop it down, let me see your chest. Get low, strike the ground, let me see your chest. Push it up, let me see your chest. Wobble, wobble, shake it, shake it, shake it, get in here. Wobble, wobble, shake it, push it, get in here. Show me what you got, show me what you got, get in here. Show me what you got, show me what you got, get in here.
Big girl, make it back, get up. Make it back, get up. Hey, big girl, make it back, get up.
Let's go.
New sound, how do you dance? We got a brand new dance. How do you dance? Oh, how do you dance? Do you dance? How do you dance? Do you dance? They say I'm a
There you go.
and I say no. Say what you doing, trying to do something.
That's right. Come on.
Just let the music
open up the dance floor this time to everybody in the house. Let's go. Let's go.
They got a brand new dance.
Come on.
You gotta move your muscle.
I need some campers. I need some Qs out there. Where you at?
It don't matter.
I need some alphas. Wait a minute.
We gonna show you how.
Let's go.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to
Come on.
the right, to the left, to the
We got the
left.
deltas in the building. Where the deltas at? AKAs, Zetas,
Walk it by yourself.
Sigma Gamma Rho. I'm gonna call everybody out. Come on, Kim. Get up, Kim. Hey. Becky, where you at, Beck? Don't try to hide Angie. Where you at? I said I'm gonna give out an award to the best dancer. Hey, let's go. I need you to show off too. Somebody show off out there. I'll see you over here in the VIP section. Let's go. Let's go. I see you way out there. Hey. There you go. Come on. I just want you to listen to the song now.
Everybody clap your hands.
Put 'em up now.
Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands.
There you go.
All right, now, we're going to do the basic step.
The basic
To the
set.
left.
Come on.
Take it back now, y'all.
Take it back.
One hop this time.
One hop. Come on.
Right foot, left stomp. Left foot, left stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth.
Work it out now. Work it out.
Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
One hop. Come on.
Right foot, left stomp.
Right foot.
Left foot, left stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky.
Let me see you get
To the
funky.
right now.
To the right. Come on.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
Okay.
One hop this time. Right foot, two stumps.
Right foot. Come on.
Left foot, two stumps.
Left foot. Come on.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross.
Work it out now.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Come on, Kim. Let's go, Kim.
Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time.
Two hops. Come on. Two
Two
hops.
hops this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
There you go. Come on.
Keep fucking with it. Oh, yeah.
Now this is my favorite part of this song coming up.
Cha-cha now,
This
y'all.
is my favorite part of this record right here.
Turn it out.
Let's go.
I got this new line dance hustle, you dig? This the one out to all my MCs.
She know everything. She know everything.
We call this one here the biker.
Let's go.
Walk it to your right. Now move it on up, hey, move it on up. Now walk it to your left. Now bring it on back.
Come on.
Bring it on back. Now kick, bring it, hop out in. Now kick, bring it, step to your right. Now slide, bring it, turn to your left.
Let's go, come on.
Walk it to your right. Now move it on up, hey, move it on up. Now walk it to your left. Come on, bring it on back, hey, bring it on back.
Come on.
Kick, bring it, hop out in. Now kick, bring it, step to your right. Now slide, bring it.
Work it out, Crystal. Show her how to do it, Crystal. Come on.
It's the biker shuffle. It's the biker shuffle. Let's do that biker shuffle. Come on, do the biker shuffle. Let's get with the biker shuffle. MC do the biker shuffle. Follow me with the biker shuffle. Let's go with the biker.
Let's go.
Okay, y'all, here we go again. Big move chapter, do one again. Everybody look and swag to how to do it. Made up a hustle, watch the world do it. Come on with a beat, move my beat to it. Put it on tag, my face, YouTube it. Since I'm a homie, best believe that I gotta give it up for all my MCs. Gonna walk it to your right. Come on, move it on up, hey, move it on up, hey. Walk it to your left. Come on, bring it on back, hey, bring it on back. Now kick, with it, hop out in, now kick, with it, step to your right, now slide, with it, turn to your left, with it. Alright, y'all, what I'm about to do right now, I'm about to call out all my MC clubs, all the ones I know, all of my face buddies, all the ones that hold it down when I come to their city. Hey, and don't get mad at me now if I ain't say their names. Don't get mad at y'all up on the next one. Let's go. We got them old men, them Zulus, Rolls Royce Street, Hustler 2, come on, big gears and them Mappadog. That Mystic Nights to get out them homes. Got Hellraisers, Outcasts, Heavy Metals, and Jokers rap.
Shell, I see you, Shell.
Mighty Romans, the Gentlemen,
Hold it down, let's go.
Renegades, Red Line pirates.
This is the advanced class right here. This is the advanced class.
Now boy, I got riders block. Rough Riders, CDTV and now Town Riders, Lord of Armageddon, Urban Knights, Dragon Masters and Lady Knights. Got some good fellas, new brotherhood. Lady Twin City.
There you go, you got it, you got it.
Them road runners, tour roads and them front runners. Got street soldiers, cafe racers, old times and Ohio players. Wildcats and them block burners, Falcon and them #1 stunners. Top Gun, them guys sons, all stars and mysterious ones. Bad girls and them hot girls, diamond clubs and them club girls. Come on. Riding pretty, ladies in motion, fast chicks and them dirty dubs. Come on, simple pleasure.
Y'all got it, just keep looking, take some notes.
Got some Zodiac, Pink Panthers, Brothers of the Hammer, Flying Panthers, Thunderwood, now rare blood. No haters, them young blood. QTs, them black beauties, good girls that I can be. Gym City hustlers, Louisville legends, City street soldiers, street legends, incredible. Orange angels, ride with me, them black angels. Got Aftermath, come on, Urban Angels, Flaming Nights, Glass City Angels, Soul Devils, Immortal Souls, Southern Old Wheels, and Brothers of Soul. Kentucky United Gunslings, made men, Sin City Titans, 4 horse.
There you go, you got it, come on.
Man, East Bay Dragons, in too deep, them black dragons, Lady Diamonds, Precious Gems, who you with? Lady Jim, got Boogie Down, them Lost Boys, Steel Horses, Bad Country Boys, Black Yankees, Outsiders, Drifters, and them Black Tigers, Juggernauts, and Phantom MC, Just Us, the Pro Show High C, Underworld, No Love Crew, Carpe Royale, and Red Crew, we got Midnight Stars.
Don't give up, don't give up, y'all can do it.
0 to 60, bad to the bone, Street Runners, now
I got faith in y'all, I got faith in y'all.
Mission Impossible, Road King, Solid Rock.
I'm learning it from y'all, I know how to do it.
Cruise Road Dogs, Heavy Hitters, Dodge City.
Let's go.
Them damn girls, Speed Divas, hard to please and them still divas. Lady best friend, Lady Riders, down to ride, Buckeye Riders.
Hey.
Six and them throttle queens, high rollers, notorious kings. Urban Elements, Boston Divas, Serpentine Fire, make way divas. Detroit Links, Shadow Riders, Wild Bunch and them Dog Pound Riders. Courageous women, Ebony Queens, Sugar and Spice, fans.
You doing good, you doing good.
Roses, don't give up. The choice, Queen City Divas, Sunbirds and 29 Riders, Bad Company,
You got it, there you go.
Columbus Flames, Dirty Riders, Diversified, don't fall, don't fall. Sisters United, Thug Riders, Sisters of Choice, Fame Riders, Precious Jewels, Dangerous Curves, a Spencer Curves, them endless curves, Motor City Cruise.
Follow Crystal, Crystal, put your hand up, Crystal.
Lady Elegant,
Y'all see Crystal? She gonna show you how to do it. Show her how to do it, Crystal.
Independent Divas, Louisville Lunatic, Street Divas, Royal Breed,
There you go, Crystal, there you go. She got it. Oh,
Tech Riders, and Lady T, Millennium Riders.
right, get this on Facebook.
Sister Riders, Soul Brothers, and Mike.
There's something about this joint.
Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at?
Right here, it makes me wanna let it go. Can't let this thing called love get away from you. Feel free right now, go do what you wanna do.
Come on.
Can't let nobody take it away from you.
Let's go.
No time for moping around. Are you kidding? And no time for negative vibes. 'Cause I'm ready. It's been a long week. I put in my hardest. Gonna live my life. Feel so good to get inside. I look when I see you when I'm looking at you when I'm walking past the mirror. Don't stress through the night at a time in my life. Ain't worried about if you feel it.
Come on.
I'm head on straight. I got the vibe right. I ain't gonna let you kill it.
Say what?
I